Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Kai, and we back on the Raw Report, and we talking about the whole Lil Baby situation. And as every day passes, this whole RICO situation is becoming more and more realistic, right? And if I'm Lil Baby, I'm calling up Brian Steele. I'm calling up all of the best lawyers. You know, I'm calling the same lawyers that held Young Thug beat his case. Somehow I'm thinking this Lil Baby case is going to be much tougher to beat. You know, and I think that Lil Baby had a feeling that this RICO was coming, right? You know, I think he just added two and two together. He sees the Young Thug RICO. He see the Lil Durk situation. And I mean, the racketeering RICO Act is really something different, man. And I mean, you know, just being affiliated with a gang organization can leave you liable for what the gang is doing. So let's get into it, right? They said Lil Baby and 4PF likely to be indicted on RICO charges, right? So in the Atlanta Objective article published on Monday, March 31st, George Chahidi reports that Lil Baby and other members of OMF, Only My Family, and 4PF, Four Pockets Full, are likely to be indicted over RICO charges. The manager of Georgia Public Defenders Council Specialized Unit for Gang Cases. And they're saying that Sean Hoover is actively preparing a RICO racketeering indictment on both Street Gang and expects the never needed rapper to be indicted with others. According to the Atlanta-based article, the preparation comes in the wake of the death of Kevontae Davis. And Davis was a co-defendant in a murder trial stemming from the 2022 shooting of Jaquavius Wilson, who bled to death from bullet wounds last Friday, right? And if you don't remember, the police was on TV talking about blaming Lil Baby for a death after he shot a music video in a rival hood, right?
The investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of two children as a result of his cowardly actions.
So they're saying the murder is seemingly a part of a long-standing street war between members of 4PF and OMF. And they're saying a member of 4PF, who was another co-defendant in the murder trial, pleaded guilty in the case and received 20 years in a negotiated plea deal. And meanwhile, Wilson also pleaded guilty to lesser charges and was serving a 15-year probation at the time of his murder. Chahidi implicates that Wilson prepared to testify at a trial, which resulted in the plea deal bargain convictions. The Atlanta Objective states that both OMF and 4PF had grounds to kill Wilson, the former as an act of retaliation, and later attempted to silence a potential snitch. An article reports that Lil Baby, originally named Dominique Armani Jones, founded 4PF in 2017, turning the label into a key player in the music industry. However, the California Breeze rapper shuttered 4PF in 2023, right? And I think that's when he knew trouble was coming, right? Lil Baby claimed he does not want to be held responsible for the criminal acts committed by the 4PF gang members, right? So then Lil Baby changes the name from 4PF to Glass Window Entertainment. Then he got the label owned by Motown and Capitol Records, and has signed artists like Rallo Rodriguez and 42 Dugg, right? So there is an ongoing investigation that implicates 4PF in the Crip gangs, leading to rumors that the label will soon be under investigation. The gang unit in Georgia PD has also claimed that Lil Baby and 4PF have already been investigated in connection to a 2024 music video that was shot in Atlanta that triggered multiple deaths and escalated gang violence, right? And Lil Baby has not publicly spoken about that music video that they're saying that escalated this gang war. And Lil Baby's response was, he posted on Instagram, he says, "Only God can judge me." So yeah, it looks like the Lil Baby takedown is in full effect. And we got gang investigator Marissa Viverito on the stand showing evidence of a gang member speaking on Lil Baby having money on people's heads, pretty much having street bounties, claiming Lil Baby's out here trying to get people whacked.
Oh, what's up, huh?
Oh, what's going on? Man, them folks.
Like, come on, bro, you know what finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't even like that, man. Them folks got tickets on a lot of these folks. I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harmed or killed.
And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think Lil Baby's gonna go down with 4PF? Or maybe he got out just in time, right? You know, we saw Young Thug beat a RICO, so you know there might be hope for Lil Baby. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Like the video, subscribe, and we gone.